Prince Harry will be allowed to wear his military uniform at a special vigil beside the Queen's coffin.
Yeah, until now, he'd been denied the chance to wear his military attire during public mourning for the Queen, as he's no longer a working member of the royal family. Now, our royal correspondent, Simon Viger, is here to explain a bit more. Simon, first of all, tell us a bit about this vigil.
Well, this is the one for the grandchildren, which is tomorrow night in Westminster Hall. So it's William and Harry, Peter Phillips, Zara Tindall, in eight of them in total. The protocol for Harry is complicated because, yes, he did serve 2 tours of duty in Afghanistan, but he's not a working member of the royal family anymore, for very different reasons to his uncle Andrew. As we saw in the procession from Buckingham Palace on Wednesday, all the royals were in uniform, apart from Harry and Andrew, who were in mourning suits, in civvies. Ironically, they're the 2 royals who have served on front lines. Harry hasn't pushed for this change. He had that pointed statement the other day about how his service record isn't determined by protocol on uniforms. But the King has now invited him to wear the uniform. That's been made public, so we assume that Harry's accepted that and will tomorrow night.
This sounds like a bit of a mess, though. It's a bit embarrassing, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. I mean, but all's well that ends well. It's the right decision. There are a lot of moving parts here. You've got the protocol rubbing up against a complicated family and a grieving process as well, all in the last few days. This only applies to the vigil, not the funeral on Monday. And it's the same with Andrew for tonight's vigil for the children, which is the vigil for the princes. And that will take place tonight in Westminster Hall. And as with St Giles Cathedral on Monday, Charles, Anne, Edward and Andrew will mount a vigil tonight. They weren't in uniform in Edinburgh. They will be tonight, all of them. And it's the one occasion where Andrew can wear his Royal Navy uniform. Again, he won't be allowed to do it on Monday. So, fuss about nothing, not really. The royal family is a military family, first and foremost, and these things matter, even at a funeral, or maybe especially at a funeral.